What's going on, everyone? GG Kicks here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at why a shoe that was very sought out for after the release date, it fell off the map. Yes sir, today we're talking about the Nike High Dunk SP Varsity Maize Iowa State Wu-Tang black and yellow, whatever you want to call it. So many names to this shoe, and it really is a very dope shoe. But right now on StockX, you could pick these up for 180, 190, around there after fees, maybe 200, 210. This shoe retailed for 120 on December 9th, 2020. Doing this review a little late because I have been slacking, I'm not gonna lie, and I got the human malware, so that adds up to it. So my voice is coming back now. Everything is lovely. Got a new mic. Let me know in the comment section below if you dig this mic better than my old one, if I should just get rid of that, toss it. I have more flexibility with this. I can move around, I can stand up, I can do whatever. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell if you enjoy the content. This shoe right here, released on December 9th, like I said, brings 2 extra pairs of laces. The yellow ones look dope, but the white ones might look better. I haven't switched them out yet, not even for the on feet. I just didn't really want to mess them up, to be honest, keeping it very honest. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the shoe. I'm going to show you guys the entire details of this shoe, even though it really is just a simple shoe. I'm going to tell you about the quality of the leather, my final opinions, what I'm rating these, and on feet later on. So make sure you guys stay tuned. So let's go. All right guys, so here's a closer look at the box. Nike Dunk High SP, retailing for 120, release date December 9th. Black Varsity Maize, size 10. Already know the deal, standard Nike Dunk box. Boom, here's the shoe. Very close up, you guys can see the Nike swoosh leather is a bit rough. So it's this back portion right here, but then up here we got this nice soft synthetic leather. You guys have to remember, this is a very old shoe. This shoe released even before the Air Jordan 1, so it's been a really long time. So the comfortability, the wearability hasn't really much been improved because of still constructed the same way with the midsole and all that. So you're only really getting comfortability from the insole. Your insole is just your regular yellow Nike insole, nothing too crazy. So the color blocking on this shoe is black and yellow, obviously. So you got your nice yellow leather going around the shoe, reminiscent to the OG colorway, obviously. So you got your yellow going around your shoe, you got your yellow Nike swoosh, you got your yellow ankle straps as well, and then the other color you guys see behind the Nike swoosh right here is black. You got black on the toe box. Quality of this leather is all right, nothing too crazy, but for 120 retail, you guys can't expect too much. Your tongue, you got your nice black tongue with your Nike logo on the tongue as well, or your double R's. Underneath that, you got your regular Nike text, also like on the Jordan 1s. Very similar on the tongue, and just the overall shape and look of the shoe is similar to the Air Jordan 1, because obviously Nike made Jordan his shoe modeled after this. The back, you have a small little pull tab. This is something that the Air Jordan 1s don't have. Don't really know who really uses that to put their shoes on. It's very little, but like I said, this shoe is ancient, and this is just a retro that released. I almost forgot about the outsole. The outsole is just a regular Nike Dunk outsole in that yellow color. Beautiful, beautiful Varsity Maize. That's the official name of the yellow. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this shoe. Is it a cop or a drop? I personally think that this shoe is gonna go up in resale value. You just got to give it a little bit more time. You got to give it time for more retros to come back for the Nike High Dunk series, and this will go up definitely, because this was a shoe that was very sought after before the release date, and then after the release date it just slipped under the radar. But then again, it released on December 9th, high traffic volume. December was packed with so many great shoes that I still haven't gotten out some reviews yet, because there were just so many shoes that I had to get. In 2021, there's going to be a lot of Nike High Dunks that are going to be releasing, and there's already one in January that's very hyped, and that shoe is probably going to bring the Dunk High craze higher than what it is, because last year we saw the Dunk Lows and the SBs go crazy. This year I have a feeling it's going to be with the Nike High Dunk. It's going to be with this shoe right here. Not this shoe, but the silhouette. There's going to be a lot more colorways. There's a neutral gray colorway coming out. There's like a rusted aged look for the women's exclusive. Like, there's going to be a lot of dope shoes coming out. So you guys want to stay subscribed so you guys can see all of those reviews. All right, guys, so my final thoughts on this Nike High Dunk Iowa State black and yellow Wu-Tang, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna be giving this shoe a 8 out of 10. It really is a dope shoe. Actually, should I give it an 8 out of 10? I think I gave those a 9 out of 10 or a 9.5. And to be honest, I really like those, but after these came out, I'm liking them a bit more. So I don't know why people aren't gravitating to this shoe, but that shoe is around 260, 250. It's gone up slowly, but this shoe really right after it released at 120, it just went up to 180, 190. Like on the first day and stuff, the hype was up. So some of them sold for 240, 250, 230-ish, but it's not really that big of a difference, especially compared to other Dunks and SBs and all that has released. Dude in his truck just passed by. So yeah, not sure why these aren't doing as good. This was another addition to the retros, to the school retros, to the school pack that they've been doing. So the Michigans came out, the Spartans came out, these came out, and out of all of them, aesthetically, this is the best in my opinion. Although it is black and yellow, and a lot of people picked up those Jordan 12s, the black and yellow ones, so maybe that's why these shoes aren't doing that well, because a lot of people got those, so they don't really need another black and yellow shoe. But nonetheless, this is very dope. The price on these were crazy for the Wu-Tangs. Those are like at 10,000, like above 10,000. I don't remember the last time I checked, but last time I checked, they were above. I doubt they went any lower after these came out, to be honest, because the material on those is probably way, way better. And it has the Wu-Tang branding. Obviously, people are asking why the Wu-Tang branding wasn't brought back. And copyright reasons. They don't want to share no money with them, so they probably just put this out as the Iowa pack. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving these a 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, my rating still stands, even though I like these more than those. I don't know why I rated those so high, maybe because of the hype, but this is definitely a better looking shoe in my opinion. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another video. You know the vibe. See you guys in the next one.